Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyle, where we take culture, TV, and movies and we filter it right. I want to do a quick video, really quick video, and talk about the tweet that President Trump put forth this morning. I don't have it here in front of me right now, but essentially he labeled the 4 congresswomen called the Squad, who are on the radical left of the Democrat Party. You know, Omar and AOC and so forth, that they are the anti-American terrorist squad. He labeled them as the terrorist squad. And so what he did essentially in this tweet is ramp up the rhetoric on this group of people who are right now at odds with Pelosi, with the mainstream of America, but are really being protected by the DNC and by the mainstream media. And so the purpose of this tweet is essentially to, again, remind people why these 4 congresswomen are unpopular, and to counteract the narrative that he is some sort of a racist, that even the New York Times admitted in an article yesterday that it's not well, I'm not sure if it was yesterday, but the New York Times had an article. I'll see if I can find it and put it up on here. An op-ed piece saying that the reason why people don't like or attacking the Squad is because of their policies, not because of their race. And this columnist was a female as well. So, you know, I think that goes without saying, but it seems like we have to actually say stuff like that to even validate why we are making an opinion about anybody, because everyone's so obsessed with race and so forth. But again, that was the impact of his statement by reframing it as them being the the terrorist squad, being that if you are on the side of these 4 congresswomen, then all of a sudden you are now in line with the terrorists. It's a very bold move for the president to take that position. I think what he's doing is he's exploiting and spending some political capital that he's amounted over the past few weeks with the good economy and the North Korean trip. So there's some risk there. There's some risk in the fact that the Democrats could raise some fundraising out of this. But at the end of the day, you see Joe Biden had an announcement, I believe, on his health care plan. That went by the wayside. You have the issue with I can't remember the other issue I'm thinking about, but core issues that the Democrats are actually trying to push forth, candidates that are trying to get the message out, they can't do it because this infighting and this fighting with the president is causing them to get off message. And I think that's what Trump wants. And so I wanted to put that out there. I put 2 videos out there yesterday. You can go check those out. But I'm going to end this video here. So if you like the content on this channel where we take culture, TV, and movies, recently mostly politics, and filter it right, then please hit that like and subscribe button and that bell icon so you won't miss any future content. Thank you.